All right, everybody. Today is Thursday, December 3rd, 2015, and this is my classroom. Yeah, buddy, there's nobody in it other than me right now. There's some speakers that are huge. Then there's some more speakers that are huge. America flag is so cool. And then there's me, the biggie dude. There's my piano and a laptop. Yeah. All right, so now let's get to some questions and answers because it's a Q&A day. Hey, hey, hey. I am waiting in a McDonald's parking lot because I got a thing for $5. Universal car mount at Five Below. All right, so we'll be traveling some. But right now, getting some McDonald's. I'm waiting in line. I'm gonna call Biggie Dad in a minute. But I got a large hazelnut iced coffee. McCafe. It is so good. I'm gonna have a sip right meow. This is not sponsored, by the way. Thought you should know that. Sure thing. The waiting on my breakfast egg McMuffins with sausage and cheese and egg, whatever. And then I get fries. It's basically, I like to have breakfast and lunch and dinner at the same time. Yeah. Okay. So one of the things people like to ask me sometimes is, bigedude, why did you start making videos? And I've said this a bunch of times, but the whole point is I made videos because I knew that I wanted to have my students practice more at home because I only see them 70 minutes or 100 minutes a week, depending on if it's 2 or 3 times, and just warm-ups and that sort of thing. And that's how it started. Then I started doing vlogs, and then I started doing silly songs and reviews of shows like Heroes and stuff, and then now I do mobile gaming because watch time is really cool, and I love playing games. So, all right, next question. Let's see if I can remember some. Yeah, I haven't looked at the questions since yesterday, so I forget some right meow. Nobody's ever really asked why do I say meow a lot? Because of Super Troopers. That's a really cool movie. All right, meow. Let me tell you something, right meow. Are you kidding me, right meow? That's even worse. So let me know what you think of this mobile portion of the vlog. Because maybe I will be able to, sit back, drive. I think this thing was worth $5 that I spent on it. Yeah. Whoa! That was loud! That's a fire alarm in New York Mills, I think. Or it's Yorkville. I'm not sure. Probably New York Mills. Where is my egg McMuffins and sausage? Why you do this to me? The thing is going off really, really loud. Give me my food, please. And I get Big Mac sauce because it's really good. I got McDoubles for snack later or dinner later. It's right after school. It's like 3:30 p.m. o'clock in the p.m. zone. Oh, behind my head, that's my suit. I picked up my suit for my concert on a week from today, Thursday. And I'm pretty excited about all that jazz. They still have not given me my food. Why you do this to me? I need the food, dang it. I figure I just keep talking, and then maybe they will give me the food. All right, so anyways, let me see if I can remember any other questions. I am 42 years old, almost. I'll be 42 on December 21st. You can give me presents by my fan mail if you really want to. Let me see some other questions I think that I was asked. I don't remember right this second. What got me into making mobile video games? Basically, I realized that all of my songs were really, really short and funny. And I met so many cool people. And the gaming stuff really was all about watch time. And I knew that I would be able to make videos that people would watch longer, maybe sometimes. I just needed the right game at the right time. And I had already made, a couple of months worth of videos. Not very many, like 1 or 2 a month. And, then Supercard happened and I became officially a mobile gamer all the way. Yeah, buddy. And I like it a lot. It's fun. I still waited on my Big Mac. Wait, I didn't get a Big Mac. I mean, still waiting on my sausage, egg, cheese, McMuffin ×2 for $3.33. They should pay me to spot like now, because I've had to wait this long. All right, here we go. Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye. All right, I'm done. I'm going to go drive home now. Whoa, that's a big face. Well, here's an interesting postscript to the McDonald's thing. They gave me the wrong food, and I had to go back the next day and to get more. They didn't give me my sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins, which is really what I wanted the most. So I got free stuff when I went through. So I'm going through all the comments on this video. Some I already talked about in the thing, and we'll do this some other times. I will go like this. Thank you, FlyG, for being awesome. I can't move. No reason. Just adjusting to the camera and stuff. What was that small tablet-looking thing by the door towards the end? That is my new thermostat for. I got a furnace in July, right before I went to VidCon. While I was still with Dad when Mom was in the hospital for recovering from her hip surgery. That's what that is. All right. How far do I live from Rochester, New York? Camden says I live about 2 hours from Utica to Rochester, New York. Okay. There you go. All right. Oh, there's my edited video with my school stuff. But we'll see this. Hey, baby, when did I start making videos? First video was November 26, 2007, so 8 years ago. Maximum amount of money I would consider spending on a game. Do you mean, well, I actually looked at to see how much I've actually spent on Supercard because I just bought credits again. And it's just over $1,000 now. However, I've made way more than that, and that's since August of last year since I've been playing it. But as far as a regular game, you know, if it's good and I know that I can make videos and have a lot of fun with it. I mean, Xbox games are like $60 anyways. I don't have one. So, I mean, with the amount of time I spend playing and, you know, the money I get from it, you know, which is kind of a helpful, you know, thing. But all of that money was never money I got from YouTube. Just so you know, any money I've spent is just money I had designated as Mad Money. YouTube money basically just goes to investing and stuff. What kind of car do I have? Yeah, you probably couldn't tell from the first video. I have, or the second video, whatever. I have a 2009 Nissan Versa. So it's a, yeah, it's about, I've had it for 7 years because it's a model. I got it October 2008. And I've had it for 7 years and it has 35,000 miles on it. What town do I live in? I live in Utica, New York. Everybody knows I teach at a middle school. I don't need to advertise where I work because, you know, I might have to. I'm thinking about doing fundraising and stuff for my students on the internet, and then everybody will know. I keep it quiet because nobody really. I don't need to have problems, you know. What game do I play most? Supercard. And can you get a shout out? Jaron Calhoun, you are super awesome. Thank you. All right, do a vlog at school. Well, you just saw the part of it. I cannot show any students because of privacy laws and that sort of thing. I do have some footage that I'm going to put in video next week or some other time. And you'll hear them at the concert. You won't hear them sing because that's another thing. But unless it's the song I wrote. But, you know what, that'll be in there. Did I live where my parents lived when I was young? Yes, I lived there all my life. My parents have the same house where I always went. What would I be doing if teaching wasn't my current occupation? I'd love to make. I'd be making videos more and do a lot of more streaming. I'd have to figure out how to fix it. I did just send an email because it doesn't make sense of why it doesn't save anymore. The 7 or 8 years of doing YouTube, which videos did I have the most fun with? The Supercard 100, the first season, I think, where I had the scavenger hunt. I think it was 100. That was probably, because it was a Super Saturday, it was one of the most fun things I did, recording the Little Mr. Bacon vignettes. I think it was 100. And, you know, and Bok Bok Chicken, that song is perfect. That was, I pressed record, and I made up that song. That is literally, that is the best representation of 1 minute and 30 seconds in my life. I made that song up, and it's got, you know, a couple 100,000 views or something like that, and it was on the radio, and I got to perform in front of 1,500 people in 2009 at the New York State Fair for a Halloween party. It was great. Can I do a house tour? Sometime, I guess, now that I'm vlogging. Not today, though. I'll get into that. Dream job as a kid, wanted to be a music teacher, and I've done pretty good at that. You know what I mean? Why do I have to do jury stuff? I was selected, and it's part of your public service. Basically, you register for social services, which is like, you know, when you're 18. And, you know, this is the first time where I've actually had to do the jury. About 8 years ago, when I was in my apartment, I did have, I had the jury summons, and I had to call every day to, you know, to see if they needed me. It was like one specific trial, and it probably was settled or something because we didn't have to do it. I called every day, and they didn't need me. And then I was just curious, you know, because the next week I just you call the number, and it tells you which jurors have to report, and they had to report, so I felt pretty good about it. But the jury stuff is over. I don't have to do it again. I can't be selected for the next 10 years. I cannot be selected, which is great. All right, so favorite part about life of growing up, I love doing musicals. I love being on stage. It's really where I found that I really was pretty good at singing and stuff, and I just felt that I really was made to entertain and made to, you know, be on the stage and just performing, singing and everything. That was pretty much. And then I loved college. College I miss still, and it's been 20-something years. So like, will I have a son? I don't know. I don't have any children. I was like, he doesn't have one. Don't know if he would like one. When did I decide to make YouTube videos? I already answered that. In the McDonald's drive-thru, not parking lot. I don't know what it's like. What made me want to teach? I realized somewhere in 9th grade or 10th grade that people actually listened to me when I spoke. It was interesting because I didn't have a lot of self-esteem at first until like about 9th or 10th grade. Some stuff that I don't need to talk about happened, and in a positive way. And then I realized like I could be a really good teacher, you know, like because I'm able to take what I know and what I perceive and share it with other people in different ways that help, you know, them learn stuff. So that was pretty much it. And I love music. I just love music. And that's part of the problem I have right now is like teaching music is not what it used to be, because we have so many other things that are like English language arts related that get in the way, in my opinion, especially in performing ensembles, choir and stuff. Do I like football? Yes. I also like soccer, if that's what you're referring to. There we go. Can I show my car? I did in the video of last time. Can I vlog next time I go to my buddy's bar? Yeah, I can do that. I'll probably be there for tables, ladders, and chairs. There we go. If I got fired from my job, what would I do? Well, I probably wouldn't get fired from my job. But I would, what I do if YouTube was deleted? I would stream or do whatever, you know. My YouTube shouldn't ever get deleted. I would still have other ways to make content, probably just upload on Facebook and, you know, find a way to do stuff with that. But, you know, if I was not, it would take a lot to get fired from teaching because you just, you know, it does. But, you know, this is my 19th year of being a teacher. I've been there a while. And Huey, you rock. You all rock. Everybody here, you're awesome. Can you ask a question? No, you cannot. Akansh Gupta, you cannot. Okay, no, I'm kidding. You just did. Oh, what was the first wrestling match I saw? The first wrestling match I saw, I'm assuming you mean live. I saw 2CW, Square Circle Wrestling. This was actually an amazing event now that I think about it. They're actually having their last promotion, and this is based out of the Syracuse, New York area, central New York area. It was in Watertown, New York, and it was 2012, I want to say. But some of the people that were at this were not in, you know, the WWE at the time, are there now. Like, I saw Claudio Castiglione, who is also known as Cesaro. I saw him run around the bases with Cheech.
who's the guy that you can look up. And it was really funny because it was outside at a baseball diamond, like a grandstand, because it was at the Jefferson County Fair in, I want to say, July 2012. And I think it was 2012. It might have been 2011. I don't think it was 2000. I'm pretty sure it's 2012. All right, so I'm going to get to that some other time. But also there was Matt Taven, who's been around. What's her name? Sarah Del Rey, who was the trainer of all the Becky Lynch and Bailey and Sasha Banks and all that stuff. She was actually wrestling there. She wrestled Portia Perez. And Luke Harper, who was Brody Lee at that point. He lost his title at that point to Jay Freddy, who was really cool. But yeah, that was... and then, well, I guess I'll tell a little bit about it. Now, that's another story that needs the whole video. And then Chris, I'll make him tell the story with me. All right, anyway. When did I get my first girlfriend? 16. And it only lasted a week. My relationships in high school only lasted a week. And they were never was because of me breaking up with them. Yeah, anyway. When did I start wearing glasses? I started wearing glasses in 4th grade. I have had contacts before, but I haven't purchased contacts in 5 or 6 years. This is what I look like with glasses. This is what I mean without glasses. Wow, I'm just out of it. This is me with glasses. Okay. Would I rather be lonely or hang out with the bullies? Rather be lonely. You know. Ever had long hair? Yes. In 10th grade, I had a mullet. I don't have a picture. I might be able to find one, but it's I got it somewhere, but I wouldn't even know what it is. What do I want to be? We already did that one. Favorite part, Lauren. The favorite part about being a teacher. The joke answer is July and August. But the best thing is, I mean, I get to teach about music and create music and study music, and I get paid for that. And it's amazing. Just like this. I get to make a video, share with you, reply to you, and all that stuff, and then I get some money for it, you know. My real name is Eric Phillips. If you ever looked at my Linkity Dinkities in the main channel videos, it has my Facebook page, my fan page, and that says my name right in it, Eric Phillips. I don't like to talk about my feelings, and my parents get mad at me for it. Can you help me in the next vlog? Janelle, why don't you like to talk about your feelings? That's really what it's about. Your parents love you. I'm assuming that's what it is. And it could be just you're at an age where you don't feel like what you have to share is worth sharing. Or you just, maybe you think that, you know, what you feel is wrong. Or maybe you can't communicate the stuff that you're feeling. A lot of stuff happens in life, and you know, sometimes it's hard to say it in words. And maybe you can find out, say it on paper, or say it on other stuff. But your parents probably love you. I would assume they love you a long time, you know, because we all do. But it's probably, and that's one of the hard things about being a parent, and one of the hard things about being a kid. You know, don't be afraid to open up to them. I have a great relationship with my father and my mom because I had problems talking to him about stuff because I didn't think that I didn't think my dad cared as much as I wanted him to, and he always did. But I never just asked and just included him in my stuff. And now he makes videos because I was there with him, you know, stuff like that. So I wanted a relationship with my dad, so you know, that's what's up. Mabel Fletcher, what made me to be the most awesomest YouTuber? I personally don't think that I'm the most awesomest. I'm really glad you do, though, and that's really, it doesn't matter what, you know, I think. I'm glad that I have a connection with you guys and girls, and I just really just want to make people happy, and not just that, but help people find what really makes them happy. That's really what it's all about. Tim, you're awesome, too. Thank you so much. The best thing about being a teacher, just answer that. Will I ever visit England? Yes. And now that sometime I would love to visit England. I have the passport now, so that's good. Now that I've finished jury duty, can I be called up again? Not for 10 more years. Funniest moment in my life, so many random things on YouTube where I just laugh so hard, you know. Do my pupils watch my videos? Yeah, I think I had a former student last night in the stream I did, and I didn't realize until afterwards. I was like, oh crap, duh. How was my first day as a teacher? My first day as a teacher was in September 1997, and it was interesting, you know. In that year, it was the only year I was in a school, because I was in this school for 1 year. I was a high school choir general music teacher, and the classes, there were 4 classes a day. Each one was an hour and a half long, and then everybody had an hour lunch, and it was awesome. You know, it was great. Bigedude, are you left-handed or right-handed? I am left-handed. Yes, I play guitar right-handed because I have the same guitar my dad had, and that was up there. What state am I? I am in New York. I live in Utica, New York, and that is it. So I'm going to be doing some vlogging as I drive to my parents tomorrow, Sunday. I might get Violet and stuff. That will probably go up Monday, or it might be Sunday. I don't have a schedule for this channel. But what are some things that you'd like to see on this channel? You know, that would make me be able to show more of my life and all sorts of stuff. It would also force me to clean my house because I am kind of lazy. I'll be honest with you. I don't really have a lot of visitors, so I just leave things kind of messy because why not? Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the flippity dippity. Blink, blink, blink. Bye, yeah, buddy. Bye.